last weekend in February. March is right around the corner, and I need to catch up on doing a lot of cleaning. So the weather has been very difficult as of late, just very unpredictable, really. So it's a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get a lot of this brush cleaned up and cut back a lot of perennials and probably some trees too, who knows. Stick around. Hey folks, so I'm using this old bag I have here from a shipment of compost that came about 1.5 years ago from Central Sod, and it's perfect for this job. So I'll just use it to collect all my garden refuse. Right now I am cleaning up debris from 2 Nellie Stevens hollies that sustained some damage over the past winter season. So I'm just getting in here with my loppers and, just cutting bit by bit, branch by branch. So over here, I'm breaking down this Cercis canadensis, which is commonly called an Eastern or an American redbud. They get roughly between 20 to 30 feet tall and a spread of 25 to 30 feet wide. It has a pretty fast growth rate, and it takes full sun to partial shade. So that's kind of the conditions that this tree has been growing in. And I'd say it's roughly close to 20 years old. So with older age comes more fragility. Now, it has a very graceful globular vase shape. And I think that was a detriment, particularly during snowstorms or ice storms, because that weeping habit, when the snow and the ice get pretty heavy, it weighs down the branches and therefore there's more breakage. So that's the case here. So I had, over the course of the last 2 years, had to do some substantial pruning on this very tree just for that reason. All right, so over here, I'm finally cleaning up this brush from this, I would say probably a 15 to 20-year-old evergreen azalea. When it blooms in the early to mid-spring, it looks really beautiful. I have a few pictures I'll go ahead and show you guys. But it was just in a wrong position, and it started taking on a really gnarly and disfigured shape. So I figured it was just time to get rid of it. And besides, I got some nice ideas for this very area. I plan on paving this area out in between the two fences, and I'm gonna put an arch, an arbor, and a bench underneath. All right, so now I'm finally going to dig the stump out from this old azalea. I mean, it's a beast. Like I said, it's probably been here for the past 20 years. So right here, I'm trying to get as much of the dirt off of the root ball as possible to backfill that hole. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and haul that stump away. Using a tarp, just throw it on the tarp and use the tarp to drag it away versus, carrying it. And it's going to the land of the unknown. All right, I'm gonna clean up around this red bud, and we're moving on to the next task. All right, so over here I'm cleaning up the pruned branches, that was from the snowstorm I had back in early February. This is from Hydrangea paniculata, or Lady Limelight, or a PG hydrangea. They get pretty tall, maxing at 20 feet tall and roughly 10 to 15 feet wide. You can take cuttings in the early spring and you can propagate and make new plants. So I think I'll go ahead and attempt to do that this spring. All right, garden friends, it's a wrap.